Welcome to Drift again. On today's episode, I'll be telling you about the latest policy by the Canadian government as regards postgraduate work permits. Prior to this time, the length of the postgraduate work permit is commensurate or equivalent or proportional to the length of your course. That is to say, if you studied for 1 year, a postgraduate course of 1 year, you will be eligible for 1 year postgraduate work permit. If it's for 2 years, then your postgraduate work permit will be for 2 years. But they have made a policy that will favor international students. If you want to hear more about it, please sit back, hit the notification button, like and subscribe, and also comment and possibly share so that people will get to know about this channel and the algorithm will recommend us to other people. Okay, we know that beginning from January 2024, because of the surge in housing prices and the increased demand for Canada as a tourist and both a permanent resident destination by people all over the world, there has been pressure on the infrastructure in Canada, especially in provinces like Manitoba and British Columbia, because of their favorable weather. So the government had to put policies in place that will curb the number of students that are coming to Canada, or the number of people that are coming to Canada. First, what they did was that they had to increase living expenses from 10,000 Canadian dollars to 20,635 Canadian dollars, which is more than 100% increase. Most people that are going to Canada are from third world nations, so they will not be able to afford that amount. That has further gone to deter students from seeking Canada as their best choice of destination, like where they want to go and spend the rest of their lives or gain valuable education. So next thing they did was they had to also make changes to spousal open work permits. Mostly students from India, Nigeria, and African nations, they go for undergraduate courses and then they carry their spouses alongside with them. Most undergraduate courses are for 4 years. Now the government said that will no longer be possible. You can only be eligible for spousal open work permit if you are doing a postgraduate course. Then they also placed a ban on public-private partnership, colleges that are offering courses that are on a public-private partnership. But finally, what I am talking about in this video is on the postgraduate work permit. Despite all the negative policies made by the Canadian government to deter students from coming to Canada, this one is going to favor this category of students. If you are done with your bachelor's degree or maybe your higher national diploma and you're seeking to do masters in Canada, this is the best time for you to apply, because you are now eligible for a 3 years postgraduate work permit. Even if the course you are going to do will last for 12 months, you can have 3 years more to work in Canada. When you combine your years of study, and especially if you apply for a course that has co-op. Co-op means a kind of course that has work as a mandatory part of the course. If that you combine those experience plus 3 years work experience after study, that is the easiest path to permanent residency. So all hope is not lost. The future is not bleak, it's not gloomy like most people are saying. If you still want to go to Canada and you still have the Canadian dream, now is the best time for you to apply, and I believe that you are going to get it. So if you want more notifications like this, you want to hear more news, more updates in this kind of related to issues like this, I'd like you to hit the notification button, like, subscribe, and then you'll be getting updates from me. Until I come your way next time, thank you.